All right. Warlord Bloodgargle falls at your feet. Their sword dropping from their hands, the tip bearing itself about 3 inches in the stone as it just melts through it, and standing there. I got item piles working again, so the item is actually on the ground for whoever wants to pick it up, just to make sure it's working again. And yeah, it appears to you all that the battle is over.
All right. I guess I'm gonna take a look around. You said that we heard survivors coming up last time, I think,
Uh,
at the end.
yes, if you guys sort of like stay there and catch your breath a bit, you will hear some people coming down the hall. Uh,
Scrap, you're back.
is there, because it'll take them a little bit to get to you? So is there anything that you were doing as you hear these people coming towards you?
Um,
I put on my other armor.
Galahadrin stabs the body again.
Okay, yeah, you stab it good.
And again.
I think she's dead.
And again.
No, is thoroughly stabbed.
Well, that was a close run thing. Um, I'm not touching that, by the way. That's just staying there as far as I'm concerned.
I don't want anyone else to get it, but I also don't want.
It seems like a cursed object.
It certainly does.
Is there anyone
So
I should be healing around here?
Eilina is not.
aside from yeah,
Lena's
aside
still
from you
walking around.
guys, you do not see any survivors in the castle. You do know there's a lot of injured people in the rest of the fort.
All right. Well, do you want to go look for anybody that we can help?
Galahadrin does. Yes.
Okay.
Right.
I'm stuck under
That
Bloodgargle.
there's somebody here.
As you sort of finish that, there you go. Where? Oh, it's dirt. That was dirt. So as you sort of extradite yourself from the room, some knights come up, and behind them is a young noble, hastily dressed in armor that looks like they made it for him to grow into, but he hasn't necessarily. Uh, Young, like a young 18, you would know from your reports, who would see you all and is like, Halt! Who are you? What are you doing? This is my castle. You are trespassing.
Trespassing. Trespassing.
I'm gonna.
Galahadrin takes maybe a step back. Is this the entrance?
I'm gonna step forward, and I am like, I can't see you. I'm gonna take a step to where I can see. Is it this person? I'm gonna raise my hands in a like symbol of peace. I'll be like, yes, hello. I am Sir Alina Katala. I'm here to help with the Knoll invasion. By what is his name?
Oh wait. So officially, we're here to discuss diplomacy between Lothram and Bosmar, and we
Yes.
just happened to run into the Knoll army, and thought they might need a hand.
So
That.
just to recap, because it's been a bit, uh, you retrieved the Iron Star to return to the young Lord of House Esden as sort of a favor to get his support for the princess's bid for marriage to the Prince of Lothram. When returning, scouts reported a huge Gnoll army marching towards this fort, and it was decided that you guys would attack the Gnoll army from the rear to try to save the fort, but you very much have had no communication with House von Esden that this was going to be something that you guys are going to do.
Who is the commander that we...
Castellan Varuk, who is dead at the front door.
Damn. I would say we're here to
knows
aid.
He knows he's been being attacked by gnolls, right? He knows about the gnolls, right?
Are you asking this in character or above the table?
In character, out loud, I think.
Yeah, we have the Gnolls. We have them under control. I am not familiar with any of you. Knights, are you Basmarans? You are trespassing.
This is not the person you want to marry, right? No.
Not me.
The princess.
No, the princess is
What's
not.
up, Phelan?
What up?
Oh.
I got his little ass to sleep, so we're good.
Hey.
Got him.
Got him.
To the side real quick. We're sleep training and he hates it, but we got him to sleep, so we're good.
I mean, I would tell this guy, we're Princess Rinsward's bodyguards.
We're here to help the Castellan. Well, we're here for other things, but we're
here for our negotiations, and we heard there was an army, and so we thought that we would, have a very big bodyguard for the princess, just in case.
You can't say we're trespassing. We just helped.
We were invited also.
Yes, also that. Do you know how many knights did not
by
get
who?
turned into glitter around me?
This is my lands. I did not invite any Basmarans.
Weren't you expecting the princess? Was he expecting the princess? I'm pretty sure he was. No?
No. The princess was... This was very much a play if they were going to get something the princess knew he wanted and, dangle it in front of him as a bribe.
Oh, okay. I thought that this was an arranged meeting, that they were expecting us to be there.
She did not get that far yet.
All right. Galahadron goes and gets Bloodgargle. What pieces he cut up? The pieces.
Okay.
He gets the pieces and he stabs it again, angrily.
We did not mean to intrude on your home.
Look at the gnoll.
Whoever wants to make a persuasion check for the group can do so with advantage.
I'm gonna do that.
If I may interject, can I get a 30-second who is this guy?
The princess wants to marry this guy.
No.
Fucking dweeb.
This is the young lord of the Marquis House of Lothram that you guys, his family's capital lands were the ruins that you guys were in previously, where you retrieved his family's ancestral mace. That's a very fucking good roll.
Yeah.
He is of a Marquis house, but because he doesn't have his family's relic, he is not the Marquis yet. So he's like one of the 3 important noble families of Lothram, technically. The princess wants to get his favor to get him to back her marrying the prince of the kingdom, which is not him, in order to annex Lothram into Bosmar.
Yeah.
She currently has... Yeah.
The person she wants to marry, though, right? Wouldn't that be a better... No.
This guy is a marquis, she is a princess. They are not of equal station.
No, I know, but if she could give the weapon to the prince. Not this one.
It's his weapon, though.
Is it, though? Because right now we have it.
It is in my back.
These are all good points. It is his family's ancestral weapon, but his family definitely lost it, and you have recovered it. But the plan is that the princess's goal stated to you guys was she wants to get this guy's favor so that he will back her in a bid to marry the king of Lothram, the prince of Lothram, and have Lothram subsumed into Bosmar.
Yeah.
That is her goal. the best, and she has tasked you guys with helping with that. The default plan is to bribe them with the weapon that you guys have acquired. You guys are free to do, you know what her goal is. You guys are free to do whatever else you think is best to achieve that goal, but that was the initial plan that she gave you.
Yeah.
So.
Should we go out and knock on the front door? Like, meeting in his kitchen feels wild.
I mean, I was gonna, with this persuasion roll, explain to him our pre-planned kind of pretext that we had of we were gonna come and make an official and make a visit, and we were going to do the, like, not let him know, but there was a Knoll army in the way, which we'd heard about because from our scouts. So we luckily decided to have a very large bodyguard for our princess, because obviously you gotta protect the princess.
Yeah.
We are covered in a lot of the Knoll army.
Yeah, he's gonna look at the dead giant Knoll, and you guys are obviously covered in battle wounds and not actively attacking him. He is going to point at Scrap and Marrow and say, "There are 2 more of the monsters left. If you wish to prove that you are not a threat to me, then slay them at once."
I'm sure Marrow can speak up and defend herself here.
Oh, hell no. All right, if that's how he's gonna be, I'm gonna just go out and see if there's any ever more Knolls to eat, and her and Scrap just leave.
You insulted her.
She's different.
She's with us.
Dirt died for this.
And not a Knoll.
And Dirt, as she walks over Dirt, his shadow drifts into her shadow, and his body disappears. But yeah, he will look at you and it's like, you... Okay, if you have, the Knolls have been defeated?
For now.
He turns to one of his men and is like, go check, send a messenger. And he's like, Sire, we don't have, I will go check, and one of the knights goes off.
It's like the at the end of Hercules when Hermes is just like, there's nobody left, everybody's been captured, I've been captured.
Yeah.
Except in this case they're all dead.
You said that you were here with Castellan von Varrock?
Yeah, he's he's in the doorway over there. He didn't make it.
I see. He betrayed my father for your kingdom. So.
What?
Well, he died coming to rescue you, so balance that how you will.
Short while later, the knight who left returns with a messenger, and he's like, yes, my lord, we do receive news from the walls that the Knoll army has been repelled, and by a force of Bosmaran knights, as well as, I believe these ones here who slew the giant beasts that were bearing down on the walls. Sort of leans in, it's like, I would not anger them, sire. These group dispatched those giant beasts. If they wished you dead, then they would do so. And he just sort of pales at that, looks back to you all again. It's like, you promise that you are here in peace?
Galahadron crosses his arms. Yes. Yes.
Oh, then I gladly accept you as my guests, and you are under my hospitality.
Thank you. We should see to the wounded.
Yes. Man, and he starts walking towards you, and then thinks better of it and goes the other way.
We should meet up with the princess.
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
Certainly can. Let me see. Is there a map I should change it to?
Everyone here is allergic to the words thank you.
Thank you, Galahad.
Thank you, Phelan.
All right, so yeah, you exit the castle. The as you leave the castle, you see that some more Bosmarin soldiers approach the outside, and notably approach the body of the Castellan. And his wife is at the head of them, and she just sort of
Why?
leans down and sort of
No.
closes his eyes.
Hey.
Yeah?
This is so upsetting.
You want to make an insight check?
I suppose I can. Here, find my buttons. Attributes. Insight. Was she sad?
She looks a bit melancholy, but not like she's not crying or anything. She kind of has a more contemplative look on her face as she's just sort of quietly mourning him.
I don't know how to interpret that. I think Galahadron's leaves start turning autumnal. This is just too much.
Galhadron, are you alright?
No.
You're turning colors? I'm actually not clear. Are the leaves like...
Leaves are on my body, but they're sort of a part of my personage, my person.
Oh.
Anyway, I just, we won, but I don't, how do you even celebrate a victory like this? Look at how many people, Rosin turned to dust. Do you know how many people did not turn into dust around us? They did not turn into dust.
Yeah,
They're
that's
still
normal.
out there, all on the ground.
Yeah.
Sort of as you guys are having that conversation, Von Vrook's wife, who is Lady Pyrrha Ashwind, sort of stands up and looks at you all and is like, "So the Lord von Esden is safe?"
Yep. Super shook up, but he's safe.
Good. It's what Tsar would have wanted. Are you all alright? I saw that Marrow left looking for more gnolls. We've driven most of them off. I don't believe that they're going to find any.
Oh, the Marquis made some rather offensive remarks about her, and she wisely decided to just leave.
I see. Very well. And she'll see that, like, coming up behind you is the Lord, and she will just courtesy us like, Lord Vincent von Esden. I am, I believe now, Castellan Pyrrha Ashwind. My knights have come to your rescue on behalf of Her Highness Princess Emilia Rinsward, and you have already met her personal warband, the Knights Temporal. I am happy to announce that your city is safe, and we have repelled the Gnollish horde that was bearing down on its gates. You and your people should be safe. And he just sort of looks at the Castellan, and just turns around, like goes over a corner, and you can hear him vomit a little.
All right, this is the kid?
Yep, this is... Yep.
Okay, well, man, I guess I don't know. Galahadron goes over and hands him a Feywild small, well, a squirreled away bottle of alcohol. It can't be a Feywild one. You said I ran out of those.
But yeah, you ran out of those a while ago.
There you go.
Yeah, he accepts it, drinks it, heaves again, doesn't understand that you're supposed to, like, swish to get the taste out of your mouth instead.
Classic mistake.
Yeah.
It's a sip in whiskey.
Better out than in.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I guess I should go and meet with the princess, or you can bring her to me. I am not sure the protocol of this.
It is your castle, and perhaps you would like to sit down and contemplate everything that's happened while we go and fetch the princess.
Yes, yes. Maybe that is good. Yes. All right. He will do that. As he sort of goes back inside, a few minutes later, the princess will come up with her actual guard, and just sort of look at you. It's like, Svi, I've heard a report that von Esden is safe.
Yes, you're.
Good, good. We have I hope that you made a good impression on him. Might be best to present the off favor while he still has the recent conflict fresh in his mind. We can hopefully convince him a bit quicker with that. And she sort of stops and looks back to you, where Lady Ashwind is still standing over Varuk, and she just goes over and is like, Pyrrha, my deepest condolences for Sar's passing. I believe that by inheritance you are now the Castellan of Fort Andrim. Yes, and she just sort of looks up and is like, by your will, my liege, I will. That was the idea. It's funny. His children also fell trying to defend.
Oh.
Yeah. The princess just sort of puts a hand on her shoulder and clutches, like, I know.
It's so sad.
I mean, she sort of the princess goes towards the castle and is like, which ones of you would like to accompany me in our negotiations?
I mean, I'll show up for it.
I'm always at your service.
Castellan Ashwind, if you would like to make sure that our men have lodgings for the night and are able to rest, I will leave that to you. The new Castellan just sort of like bows. Before you guys go into the castle, the princess just sort of looks and is like, so, you already met von Esden. How did he feel after you all rescued him? Was he grateful? Was he... I can smell the vomit. I don't think he took everything well.
Passing.
Scared out of his mind, I would say.
Yes, we didn't really have a chance to announce that we were coming to bring aid.
Trespassing.
I think the gnolls might have put him off more than, well, maybe not after his men told what we defeated for him on the walls.
Good. Okay. Well, hopefully, let's give him a few minutes to gather the reports from his own men that he can trust, and before we intrude. Above table thing, who took the sword?
I did not
Alina?
touch that.
Who took
I
the sword?
believe Alina did.
Well, not original. Like, I did original. If that's what we're talking. And you put it back on the board, and none of us wanted it.
I mean, you want to
What's
just
it do?
carry it around?
Yeah, I'll carry it around.
It's a great sword.
Oh hell yeah, I'll take that.
I will drop it here as well, just so that everybody can see it. But like, who took it with you? Because she is going to see it and she is going to comment on it. So who has it?
I do.
All right. Create new pile. There you go. So she'll look at it's like, what does Alina? Where did you? That does not look like a normal sword. Also, what happened to your armor?
The sword. My lady.
Do you need assistance? Some of you don't look like you look like you could use some medical attention.
Ma'am, my lady, I am alright until after this meeting. I am for everyone else, I am on 2 hit points. But I just sort of sway. No, I'm a professional. I'll just stand there and be like, it can wait until after vacation. I'm alright.
Okay. Now that I saw Marrow passing on the way out, they are going to hunt down any remaining gnolls. Best of luck to the both of them. There were some more who were in the outlying areas, but sure that Marrow seems more than capable of handling a few stragglers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if we are collected, do you still believe that the plan to present the Iron Star in return for his favor is going to work, now that you've gotten a look at him?
You might want to get it in writing.
Yes, my lady, I would.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like such a soft negotiation. If you don't hash out the deal before you make it, why would... I mean, it wouldn't be a deal to honor. I mean, I guess you... Do you think... I don't think he would honor a favor. I'm not
Oh
to
yeah,
speak ill
my
of
lady.
him, but he just doesn't... He just doesn't... He looks like he'd need, magical reinforcement to do so.
If I may speak honestly, my lady.
Yes.
I believe his spine is made out of air can.
Yes, that is similar to what I have heard of him as well. His parents' passing was as tragic as it was abrupt, and he has not grown into his station.
We're killing Tika slowly.
I think that's also Galahadrin. Galahad, are you okay?
That's so sad. I just said so many mean things about him. Oh no.
Galahad...
Parents die, it's alright.
It's been so hard for him though. Oh my goodness.
Galahadrin, do you need this leaf?
How do you... I don't know what sleep is. I don't need to sleep.
No.
I've never needed to sleep.
This leaf.
I think he said leaf.
Do you need this leaf?
This leaf?
Your leaves are
falling off. Yes. I don't know. They don't normally do that.
My lady, do we need to get changed into different non-battle clothes, or do you think...
Do you think that he would react more favorably if we were cleaned and better dressed, or if we were showing evidence of how we saved him and his people?
My lady, not once again to speak candidly, I believe my wounds speak enough of what we have done for his people. But I think he is frightened.
Yeah, I think above everything, he's scared, right? So, if Lothar can't protect him, but Bosmar can, that might be more convincing than any relic.
If you believe that it would be wise for you to sort of rest a bit and clean yourselves up before we have this meeting, then we are in no rush. He is not... I doubt he is going to be going anywhere anytime soon. The choice is up to you. I trust your judgment on the matter. You've gotten us this far. That was amazing work with those... whatever those beasts were.
Thank you, my lady. Actually, if I'm being honest now and I'm thinking about it, this might be a better Strike the Iron cause.
And she's leaving it up to your guys' judgment. You guys have...
That was me too able.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. We really should see to your wounds, though. Perhaps we should just take a brief respite, just to spend some hit dice, so we're not, on 2 hit points, as it were.
I think I could take a rest. I don't want. She sways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here, let me get.
I don't feel good.
I know just the thing.
Is it drugs?
I'll head you into a tiny
out drugs.
I will say, if you have healing left over, There are soldiers that sustained wounds that they are being triaged outside the walls.
Yeah, I
I
can.
have nothing.
Like
I have
if
lay on
you're
hands.
debating using like life-saving potions and magic and stuff,
No.
there are people who are slowly dying outside. You guys would be aware of that.
Ah!
I have-
Galahadrian goes outside with his lay on hands. He runs
Yeah.
out as quickly as possible.
All right.
I'm just gonna take a short rest.
Yeah.
Galahadrian, go ahead and make a performance check, please.
You got it.
Or medicine, your choice.
Oh, and not medicine. Well, let me look just to make sure, but my medicine is +1 and my performance is +5. So we will do performance.
That's better than 2, so I'll take it.
That's a fun feature. Just auto roll until you're either full or out of dice.
10. All right, noted. You do go around. How many points of lay on hands do you have left?
Let me see. It should be. How am I under Bloodgargle again? Who did this?
You shouldn't even be on that map anymore.
Why
We're
am I-
all
I'm
on
still on that map.
Where am I?
Yeah, same.
Oh, Tika didn't get pulled over.
I don't think anybody
None of
did.
us got pulled
None
over.
of us did. We're all on the Bloodgargle map.
Oh, weird.
I have it marked on. I have 13 lay on hands left.
You can save 13 of the soldiers outside.
Yes!
Let's see.
A small victory.
I have one
God, I
charge
drew.
of restorative ointment left, so I'll go ahead and give that to some poor soldier who wouldn't live.
Nobody is allowed to come tell me all their children died in the war over here.
Galahadrian has
as
horrible news.
so as you guys are taking the short rest, Lady Ashwind will come up to you and it's like, thank you for trying to follow my husband into this charge. Please don't take his death upon you. He was he was very reckless, and I know that if this is how he would have wanted to go.
Galahadrian's just crying, I think.
I think you're one of the people who's not here. I think the only ones
I'm
here are
not here,
Alina
I'm
and
gone.
Phelan.
I'm crying somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
I
so
actually
she says this to Alina and Phelan, I think. So
I have 2 more potions on my potions belt I can use as well. So I guess that's
if you
Right.
want to spend them, you certainly can. It's
yeah. I
Well,
mean,
after the rest, yeah.
on soldiers though, not on us.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead.
It didn't give it to me back. Oh.
so who's resting in front of the keep then instead of
I'm ready.
well, she would. I think so. That's what Alina and Phelan's. Yeah, she'd go up to Alina and Phelan and sort of thank you guys for following her husband and try not to blame yourselves.
I'd smile at her and be like, it's hard not to do things like this, but it's things like this. Nice.
I tell the truth, I think he knew. Well, I don't think he knew. He knew what he was doing when he charged in here. His first wife died young, and then his 2 sons both fell in defense of Lothram, and when that kingdom did not show appreciation for their sacrifice, he defected along with the other lords of the region to join Bosmar. So I think that he would feel that it was right for him to die trying to save the same family that his sons fell for.
Out of character? Bummer! In character, Alina would clasp her forearm. And say, I'm glad we could ride in the service of a man such.
Thank you. I'm sure that he was glad that you all were riding beside him as well. You were all quite the sight, fighting those beasts. Phelan, magnificent magic out there.
Thank you. I've
I
done.
must say, how do you get that purple glow around your spells?
That is a phenomenal question. It has sort of always happened.
Fascinating. I guess when you're self-taught, then the conventions of the academy don't need to apply. It's the first I've ever seen of such a flourish. It was quite dazzling.
Thank you.
We're glad to have him as one of our band.
The princess is certainly lucky to have you all in her employ. If you need anything, please let me know. I'm going to go and see to my soldiers now. Good luck with the with Lord von Esden.
Thank you.
She will bow and then follow the soldiers who are carrying her husband's body outside.
As soon as anybody is not around, I'm just gonna lay on my back and stare at the sky for a minute.
You guys can go off to like the side of the castle, just in like a little, grove that's out of sight of the people going to and fro. The castle's pretty busy because now the fort is kind of like sending reports of what the hell happened back and forth to the lord, and the princess is in there talking with him as well. So
How are you doing?
I'm all right. The armor thing kind of spooked.
Understandable. Would you like some new ones just for a little bit?
Can you do that?
I can make armor.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that it'll be particularly effective, but it'll look like you're wearing armor.
And I have this chainmail, and I can make another plate set. It'll just take me. That I feel like we don't have. Everything is so fast.
We are frequently running low on. I believe at this point it might be best to simply find a knight and bribe the armor off of him. Was it particularly fancy armor or just metal
No,
you slapped across your chest?
it's that armor that we won. Feels like forever.
Oh. Alright, well, I don't know if we'll be able to bribe that out of anybody.
it was plate mail, which is like around 2,000 gold worth. So, or full plate rather.
Yep.
Full plate, yeah. Full plate's expensive.
Yep.
Like I said, I can make it. Gonna take time.
I guess after Abel gets back from distributing the potions and the last dose of ointment to some soldiers in dire need, he's gonna come back to the group and be like, he's gonna give his inspiring leader speech. He's gonna be like, chin up, we did the hard part. Now we just gotta go in and seal the deal. This Von Esden guy, he doesn't know what he doesn't know what he's in for. He's not.
Feel bad for the kid.
Right?
Shouldn't say kid.
He's a kid.
I don't think he's much younger than we are.
Yeah, he's 18.
So he's, what, 6 years younger than we are?
Than you are.
Well, you're an elf. You don't. So does Galahad. I'm talking specifically to Abel.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I'll give everybody the temporary hit points, which is...
What is it now?
It's 12, because it's charisma plus level.
Am I there for that?
You can be,
You,
sure.
yeah, you've returned. You returned with Abel.
So I don't know that we'll need the temporary hit points, but it'll be nice to have them.
I am inspired.
That's the important thing, I think. Gotta keep the morale up after that huge battle.
Yeah, the Green Knight definitely did not mention a lot of this stuff about battles.
They're bloody and hard. The thing is, I wish you could say you could get used to them. I grew up in the duchies. But you never do.
That's also sad.
Well, no one really lived in a house for very long. Where I was always being taken by.
Oh. Hmm.
Ah. But and she pulls herself up.
Well, how do you cope?
Hmm?
How do you cope?
You keep believing that tomorrow is going to be better and that what you do in the world will make a difference. Because if I'm on that battlefield, one less person, even if it's just one person, one less
Go ahead.
I can do good for one person every day.
I healed 13 today.
Then you've done an incredible job.
Thank you.
That is how you. All right, let's go talk to a kid. Maybe I could really just get really sympathize with him. I also have dead parents.
We've all got a dead parent or two.
Not me.
Well,
I mean, neither do I. Not me. I freaking love my dad.
Oh, what's that like? While you guys are having your rest, Galahadran, would you want to identify the Knoll's greatsword?
Yes. Yes, I will do so.
There
Very
you go.
carefully.
Alright, it is revealed. So you should be able to see the full description now. Vagabond.
am I gonna go ew? Because I normally do.
I mean, the
Well-
first sentence definitely.
Is this a
keep
relic or
rolling it.
just a magic item?
This is
Demonic.
so. There are alright. There are lots of magic. Of magic items. There are relics. There are whatever the hell you're making, and then there are corrupted ones. So it is a magic item, but it is not a relic.
What do you mean, whatever the hell you're making? Like, whatever my power is
I have-
putting forth?
Yeah, relics are like historical things that were made by the Empire that are like have a lot of importance placed on them. There's some miscellaneous like magical trinkets that just people have made for whatever reason, but they're not like +1 swords even. Like a +1 sword and up is a relic. A little
Okay.
like magical, like the collars that makes the dogs able to talk in Norset. That's just a magical item. It's not a relic, and your stuff falls into that. And then there's corrupted stuff. So there's like three different categories of magical items: relics, corrupted items, and miscellaneous.
Okay, so when you say whatever the hell you're making, you more mean whatever the corrupted items, not specifically the purple shit Phelan is making.
Whatever the purple shit you're doing, I am very specifically saying this does not fit into this society's understanding of what a relic is. So
Got it. Okay.
I'm trying to answer the question beyond the question.
I do appreciate that.
Sword is gross. Demonic corruption drips from the sword like molten slime. This great sword adds +1 to attack and damage rolls when you are hit with an attack with a melee weapon holding this blade with both hands. You may use your reaction to attempt to parry the attack, adding 1d6 to your AC for that. This causes the weapon to miss. The attacker must con or non-magical con save or the non-magical use. So the attack is destroyed this way. Loads cards, dealing 1d12 every creature.
Actually, pretty sick.
Too bad I'm not gonna use it.
I try to
Oh,
make the
my
corrupted
mouse
weapons
died.
tempting.
Uh-oh.
I am of the opinion that cursed items in D&D that are purely just suck are not interesting. They should be risk rewards, not just like this thing makes you evil. So
Nah.
If I used a greatsword, I might use that. I'd take it.
It is pretty cool, yeah.
you
It is
you
cool.
do downtime training.
It's always damp.
Yeah, it's always wet.
It's a moist sword.
And
That's okay.
Tika, gain a point of inspiration. Every corrupt weapon you've ever seen has included the word drip.
All right. Put that on my character sheet so I remember.
I will let you guys know that she has just touched on a thematic through line that I have laid bare for corrupted weapons. I was interesting if anybody would get. So point of
I mean,
inspiration.
yeah.
Are all the relics dry?
The driest.
I mean,
Like a fine
that's all the ones you've seen.
Alright, let's go do this thing.
Alright.
What can I say? I'm very insightful.
We always knew this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So yeah, you guys go back into the keep. The princess is there speaking with Von Esden. She's like, yes, and I believe that you have met my knights, the Knights Temporal. And she sort of waves her hand at you, so you can all give a bow. She introduces you. This is Sir Alina Katala, Sir Abel Whitewater, Sir Phelan, and Sir Galahadrin the Green Knight. Lord Sir looks at you and is like, thank you for your heroic act of saving this keep from the Null scourge that were bearing down upon our walls. I must apologize for my rudeness to you earlier. Thank you. And he bows deeper than he should.
I bow. I go, think nothing of it, my lord. It is not often that you find strangers in your kitchen over a dead.
Yes, and he looks over, and like the floor where the Null body has been moved. The stone that it was lying on, has cooled, but it is visibly like melted and indented with the shape of the dead Null on it.
Sick.
That is pretty sick.
And cool sword marks.
Oh yeah, there's like long grooves when she was just swinging the sword wildly and just cutting through stone like butter. So, but yes, if there's a way that I can return this favor, please let me know. I wish to uphold my honor in this regard.
Well, my lord, hold on. Before I say anything, I kind of want to just give him the mace. Be like, well, on top of that.
You guys would have talked about this before going in, so talk amongst yourselves and let me know what the game plan is.
But while while he potentially says that he's in our debt, what if we just added more debt?
I mean, yeah.
That's tactically when you want to add more debt.
That's pretty convincing
Really
to me.
just cinch him in.
I mean, it also is a good, like, feel-good moment for him, right? Of like, oh, my castle's been under attack, but now I have the thing I need to actually fully ascend and become Marquis.
Yeah.
So actually, it ended up not better than fine, like actually somewhat good.
So net positive-ish.
And I guess we can go through the options of what are the downsides, right? Like if we hold it back, then it's just a lower chance that he agrees to what we want. And it kind of hedges, I guess the only time it benefits us if we hold it back is if we hold it back and then he doesn't agree.
And then we could be like, oh, here's the mace. Here's your whole title.
Yeah. I think the only reason that we would want to hold it back is out of greed, right? But if he's going to be, ideally, right, best case scenario, become a new vassal of the princess, then um, there's no
Need to hold it back.
there's no need to hold it back because it's not leaving the hierarchy. I mean, it's kind of, because the whole ownership is kind of weird because of the feudal system we live in. But it's still, would be oath bound to serve the princess in some way.
Yeah, and I
If not,
don't. This is more thematic, but I don't want to lead with a foot of. I would rather us come in with as pure intentions. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'd be like, we're doing all these things because we're good people, and so you should do this because you're a good person.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that is what you guys decided. He is waiting for you to say stuff now. So fast forward to now.
Yeah, I'm gonna step forward and be like, my lord, we also came here to deliver something to you that is rightfully yours. We had wished it was under better circumstances or a better situation, but I think now is the best situation to hand. I'm going to pull out the mace.
His eyes go wide as you pull that out, and he's like, You have the Iron Star?
Yes, my lord. We found it in our travels. We brought it. We thought it best to bring it to you immediately.
You traveled to Osberg?
Yes,
Anyone want to make insight check? Two people, yeah.
Yep. How good's his poker face?
Can I aid? I'd rather.
Yeah.
Said
Yeah, if you want to aid him, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Bet.
You can see that he starts tearing up a little.
What a baby.
So not a
Cotton
very good
candy's
poker
fine.
face then.
No. Yeah, he just kind of tears up a bit and just looks at it and doesn't really say anything.
So now that we're all friends, I believe the princess had a proposal for you. I'll kind of tee that up for her to
Uh,
pitch him.
a proposal for you?
Oh,
Yes. The princess will be. Yes. No, I was going to mention that. Vincent. I believe that you are aware that I have been attempting to court King Tristan von Lothram. Yes, and he's like, I believe I have heard that you have had discussions with the royal house as well as House Balder. She's like, yes, and I was hoping that you would aid me in my attempts at this. I wish for our nations to join together in our mutual defense so that we may help protect all of the faithful from the scourge from the Knoll lands, and I believe that we have more than proven that we are capable of that today, I hope. He sort of looks at her, looks at you guys, looks at the mace. He's like, is this... You wish to have my support in exchange for the Iron Star? And she just looks over, the princess looks at Alina.
Not in exchange. We were hoping that you would weigh the merits of what we have done today. The fact that we have come to you with open honesty. We're here to help.
And you're just holding out the Iron Star, or are you, like, bringing it
I
forward?
am. I'm bringing it forward.
Okay. Yeah, you step forward with it, like, hold it out, and he just sort of looks at you, looks at the Iron Star, and is like, you... But if you recover this from Osberg, then... Sort of goes silent, just sort of, like, bites his lip a bit, just reaches out and just grabs it and just holds it up. Thank you. Thank you. I am grateful. Did you also see my father? Or when you recovered this?
Is he bad?
You guys didn't find it. The
we
other
did
party
not.
found it.
No. Yeah,
I was
we
like,
took it off the other
That
party.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we did not, my lord.
I always imagined that he died with it still gripped in his hands. But if you recovered this off of some scavengers or whatever monsters are on Osberg, that is just equally good. Did you find the house's surrogate as well? I always wondered if she survived in her lab, in her laboratory.
We did actually. She did not survive.
I see.
I'm gonna pull out a handkerchief and hand it to.
He goes to reach for it and realizes that one hand is not enough to hold this mace up, and puts his other hand back on it and just
Fine.
sniffs hard and is like, "No, I'm good. Thank you." This is a great gift. You have not only saved my house, but you have helped me reestablish some sliver of my family's honor. Your Highness, I would be proud to back your bid in your courtship with the King von Lothram. Amelia smiles, is like, I appreciate it, Maki. And he bows as well, more deeply than he should, is pulled a bit forward by the mace. Yes, be more than happy to do this. If there's ever anything else that I can do to help repay this debt, Knights Temporal, please let me know. I am eternally grateful. I owe you my life.
I really turned around on this guy.
I think a celebration is in order to life and the future.
Yes.
Love to, but we were also running very low on rations, so we do not have much food.
As
I'm
always,
sure
you
we've
think of
got
music.
some on our baggage train. Our baggage train should be following soon, right? We rode on our horses as fast as possible, but
Amelia looks and is like, I would need to discuss that with the Castellan. I believe so, but we certainly rode ahead. I do not know the the status of it. But yes, and Marquis, if you would ever like to visit Norest, I would greet you with all the hospitality that your house deserves from mine. He just sort of nods. It's like, yes, thank you. Yes. I am sorry for my rudeness, but if there's nothing else for today, I believe that I am sure you are all tired. Please stay in my court. E- e- we have guest rooms. Prepare the guest rooms. Some servants sort of snap to attention. Like, this is not a castle. This is a fort castle. They're looking at each other like, what do you mean by guest rooms? They scurry off to do something for you guys, and yeah, and he just sort of bows to you all and it's like, thank you very much. I if there's anything else you need, let me know. Otherwise, I believe I am retiring. Thank you, and he just backs out of the room very awkwardly.
Retiring so early in his career.
Yeah,
I think he's got
uh,
potential. He's gotta do some arm exercises to carry that mace, maybe.
Should I offer my services? Help him a weightlift?
I believe that there are more pressing matters that I would prefer you give your attention to, Sir Katala, but we can discuss that as an option if it is convenient.
Yes, my lady. What
What
else do you need of us?
For now, I need you to rest and to know that you have done a wonderful job. This went much quicker than I imagined.
Truly, you could
Let
not
us
have
go. I
imagined.
believe that they
No,
are making
no.
camp for the knights in one of the courtyards. Let us retreat to there instead of imposing upon the lord in his. And she looks around. It's like castle. Yeah,
To the
leads you
camp.
to. Yep.
I heard that.
As you guys. Yeah.
The looks around the castle.
Yep.
Um,
It is smaller than your house in Pontem, which should not be a thing with a marquee.
yeah. Lothram. I guess there's a reason that Lothram is not doing as well as Bosmar.
No, well, his castle. You were in his
Oh, that's
original
true.
home,
His
which yeah.
castle has been taken over. He's in the boonies of his own territory.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So,
Um,
but yeah. You guys make your way to the camp. As you pass by the troops, they all just start raucously cheering for you. And just like screaming, yes, hail the conquering heroes, hail the Knights Temporal. And it's like, the Green Knight saved us all! Someone shouts from the back, and just, yeah.
Yes.
I lean over to Galahadran and I go, that is also how you cope.
Woo! That's a lot better. Let's not do this again.
And yeah, the princess
Bad
sort of
news.
princess leads you into her
Got
tent
me.
and just the curtain is drawn behind you guys and she's like, no, I agree with Sir Galahadran. That was it was very I did not expect whatever those things were. And she looks around to make sure that like the guards are posted, not like eavesdropping or whatnot. And she sort of leans into you all and is like, correct me if I'm wrong, but were those four things not demons?
I honestly
They
didn't
certainly bear a
notice.
striking resemblance to the ones we've faced.
I have not seen any myself. You have far more experience with dealing with them, but those I have never heard of any reports of creatures like that with the gnolls, but I have heard of things like that roaming the Wrath Wastes.
Can I do... I always want to just be like, think real hard about my past, but I can't do that.
If you have a charge of it left, you can, but
I do.
if that's what you want to spend it on.
I mean, we're also going to be traveling for like a bajillion more days, so...
There's something going on in the Knoll lands.
I agree.
Need
Something
some.
it shouldn't be. The Knolls should be at war with the hobgoblins just as much as we are. In fact, some reports I've read say that the fighting is even fiercer between the two of them than between us or either of them.
Hmm. Well, no culture is a monolith. Perhaps some faction of the Knolls and some faction of the hobgoblins have made common cause against us.
It does remind me of that.
It's definitely the demons.
Wasn't there a hobgoblin that had some power of the Hound Mother that you slew as well?
That's right, yes.
Some
It's
kind of.
this is like the Tyranids and orcs, and they're just like eating each other and getting stronger.
Yeah. Ah. Well, it is whatever it is troubling. But you dealt with it. You proved yourselves more than capable. I will. I will make sure that a monetary reward is prepared for you when we return to Norris. I don't carry nearly enough gold on me to uh, compensate you for what you've done here today. But if there are any other favors that you would like, you have more than earned them. Let me know, and I will see what I can do.
Eilina, your armor.
I did lose my
I mean,
armor.
if you want to make it yourself, then feel free. But we have other.
I can provide other materials that you need to make one yourself. I can provide that for both yourself and looks like you, Sir Galahadron. You're only wearing mail. If there's some plate you'd like as well, I'm not sure if
It
Sir
can't be made of.
Whitewater and Sir Phelan or
I would take mail, but it cannot be made of iron.
what. I'm not sure that we have enough mithril for full plate.
I have some of my lady.
We do have mithril. I didn't know that.
I do have.
Oh. What
How
about?
much mithril do I have?
Um,
2 mithril.
probably not. That's
That'll
probably
do
not
it.
enough.
Bronze. Could I have bronze plate mail?
In the blacksmithing guide, in the so the Google Drive in supplements has the crafting, the expanded
Yeah,
crafting system.
there is actually alternate materials you can use.
There are alternate materials. So just to go through it, plate requires 30 ingots.
Ew.
That's a lot.
And there are rules for bronze. I will say bronze just sucks, but it
Yeah.
makes it easier to craft with. There is also cold iron, which is meteoric iron, which is
Not what I
also
want.
kind of sucks, but is easier to craft with. Then there is adamantine, which you have not encountered yet, mithril, which you have a little bit of, and then there are some other ones in the guide that if you guys wanted to do research to try and find, but they're like magical things that might exist somewhere in the world if you wanted to pursue them.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So there's dark steel, ice steel, and fire steel. Those are all still steel, though.
So it looks like mithril or adamantine.
Yeah, I mean, there's also there's other materials in like not within this book, but just like within D&D, like mythos, like ironwood is the easiest example I can think of.
Yeah. I will say that you guys, I would say even with the level of knowledge that Alina has of blacksmithing and metals, she would not have heard of like these magical ones or ironwood or anything like that. Balin, go ahead and make a history check, DC 20.
Aye, Captain.
You know from just stories that your parents told around the thing that the Elven Kingdom, before it fell, the Wood Elf Kingdom, did have tales of wood as hard as steel.
Oh. I mean, we have. There is wood that is hard as steel. I've only heard stories of it, and I have no idea where to find it. Not like we have any here.
Phelan, would you, or not Phelan, Galahadran, would you want?
Yeah.
I can learn how to work with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds great.
Well,
And
then I
this
guess
is
we
the
should
princess.
put a note down to go and find it.
Yeah, the princess would be like, I have never heard of such things, but I trust that Phelan's people know of the ruins of Ishvalia better than I. I'm not sure if I'd be able to procure it as a favor, unfortunately. I don't know where to look.
I want to go to Avency. That continues.
Are you telling that to her? Is that your
No,
favor?
I'm just yelling. Actually, two of us want to go to Avency.
I did promise.
My lady, in terms of favors, and I do not want to sound pushy in any way, but we spoke briefly of the warband traveling to Avency for a personal.
Yes, yes. That might. She thinks for a bit. It's like we might be able to make that work. Our next step is we have so. She sort of claps her hands. It's like, okay, let's break this down. I need to get the King of Lothram to agree to marry me and become my consort, and for Lothram to be absorbed into Bosmar. To do that, I need political support in Lothram. You have helped me attain support from one of the Marquis houses, the weakest of the three, but still a Marquis house, whose name carries weight, especially now that they have reclaimed their house's relic. For the other houses, House Bader, I have been in clandestine talks with Marquis Bridget Van Bader. She supports my push to marry into the house. I believe that I've been getting some support from Tiffany von Euben of Trentham for that, but she has not been able to publicly endorse me unless the other two because the other two houses have opposed it very strongly. House Esden did not like that he lost as much of his lands to us as to the Knolls when the lords under him defected, and the House Hurst in the southern lands do not want Lothram to. Well, it's not so much Lothram that they care about. They do not want Bosmar to gain more power. They control the lands along the border with Avency and the duchies. They have the strongest military force in Lothram, mainly because they have not been beset by any of the Knolls and have survived relatively unmolested, save some excursions from the duchies. But they have close ties to the Regency. And she sort of looks at you, she says this, Alina, and smirks a little bit. So, do you think you have any leads so that we can convince the Regency to push on House Hurst in our favor?
You know, my lady, I do think we do.
All right, I am all ears for a plan. It is clear that you all act with the grace of the Trinity, and I am more than happy to support you in your efforts towards this goal?
Because,
So
like,
what's-
isn't
Yeah.
part of the leader of the biggest part of the Regency is he is waiting for the Knights Eternal, correct? Or one of the things he is waiting for?
Yeah, the Regency, let me activate the region, the world map. You guys are currently here. Alright. What have I written on the Regency for you guys? Vinci Kingdoms. The Duchies. Vinci. Alright, the Regent Lord justifies his rule by saying he is only holding on to power to keep Aventicuum stable until the return of King Owen. While opinion is split on whether this is a sincerely held belief or merely a ploy, envoys of the Regency are often a mediating force in disputes between kingdoms, using their influence mainly to maintain a status quo. Yes, they are the ones who are basically of the faithful, saying that Owen's return is coming any day now.
Look at Abel. I mean,
it sounds
with
like they would be interested in you, yeah.
and with what 'cause we haven't told the princess yet. I'm going to say it in as few terms as possible. With what Phelan can do. Specifically with the glass weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have a good enough case, especially if I don't know. We haven't run into a knight and other knight and their weapon. But if I can get my hands on my weapon, I don't know what would happen.
Hmm.
And please correct me if I'm wrong, but I forget. Do you believe that you are one of the Knights Eternal returned, or you are just a second wave of the Knights Eternal? The theology is a bit beyond me. That is something that you and the Archbishops have, I know you've been discussing, but I'm not sure I follow exactly. What do you, your weapon?
I'm going to. Oh, I haven't explained to her the rest of the visions I've had since last I've seen her.
No.
So I'm gonna explain all of those.
All right, just full open honesty.
Yeah.
Including the knoll stuff, or not the
Yeah.
knoll, the wolf, or the hound mother stuff.
No, because that's not my secret to tell.
Okay. Yeah, she's kind of like, huh. Well, that is. Yeah, take care. Uh, okay, so, and you believe this? Well, yes, the Regent Lord does love collecting relics. He has more than once asked for our house's shield and spear. Do you believe that you would, if you had a relic from one of the Knights Eternal, that you could do something with it?
In one of the visions, I or Ria or myself, however we want to view this, so I'm still not 100% on if I believe I'm a reincarnation, but that weapon formed when it touched my. I don't know. I
So
don't know what would happen.
you've seen, you have been given a vision by the Trinity, and you know what the weapons of the Knights Eternal look like.
Correct. Do we tell
Have
her?
Have you
Abel, do we
verified
tell
one
her?
of them?
Tell her what?
Do we have one?
Oh. um. I mean, yeah, I think we could do that.
Then, my lady, we have one.
Oh,
I look at Abel.
you came across a relic from one of the Knights Eternal, and you're sure of this?
I remember it. I know whose weapon that is.
I pull out the dancing knife and lay it on the table before her.
Is this which one is?
That would be Sir Asher's. One of Sir Asher's.
Ah, this is. Where did you come across such an item? Did you find this in Osberg as well?
No, my lady, we found it in a space between realms.
You lost me.
We are growing more and more convinced. We were convinced at the beginning. Let me be clear. We trusted in Galahadron, but we have seen more and more proof that there is a realm other than ours.
The summer court had it. Puck had his hands on it. I don't know why.
Who is Puck?
Puck is. Well, he solves problems by making problems. Usually, he's very good at it. Do you have anyone in your employ that solves problems by making problems? Princess?
No,
No?
that's
Well,
not usually why we employ people.
then I guess he would be hard to explain, but if someone worked for you and you just needed things to get done and you didn't ever really watch how they got done, and they got done in very silly and strange ways, it would that would be like you employed a Puck only for the summer court.
Okay, and this is someone in the employ of your family?
Yes. Yes.
And he had the knife, but not here.
No, in a little bit of the Feywild. His bit of the Feywild.
Uh-huh.
It's not a place I'm normally allowed to go. I can see why. It was a bit of a mess. We had to kill the musicians. Alina killed most of them, though.
And when did this occur?
Oh, right before the swearing-in ceremony.
She just looks at all of you and is like,
Puck brought his Bedouins.
what?
He brought his Bedouins.
My lady, I know it
We'll say, not Bedouins.
sounds
Those are
crazy.
nomadic people in Arabia.
No?
Bread
Sorry.
bedels.
Bread Bedouins.
And what is a bread betel?
It is like a giant that it takes on the sort of head of. It can take on the personage of another person if they have body parts. Big
She goes
troll.
pale.
Big troll kind of character.
Is that why we found the body of 2 royal guards who didn't have their heads?
I mean, maybe, probably.
One of your family's men killed 2 of my guards
To be
and
clear,
gave you a Knight Eternal's weapon?
well, to be clear, Princess, he was trying to kill all of us. So really, we're never on Puck's side. All right? Nobody's ever on Puck's side. You'd have to take it up with him. If next time he comes, I can point him out to you. What was he going by when he was here? He was he was he was a hewer looking,
He
a white-haired, roguish character.
he was masquerading as a Xeris noble.
Uh,
Chorus noble, but yeah.
Chorus.
you might have seen him. Although he could be anyone. He could be you. I can't tell. He's
This
too
is
good
all
at it.
very disturbing.
It's I personally, Princess, I find it best not to even think about Puck, because once you start thinking about who and who could not be Puck and what is something Puck has done, you just work yourself up into knots, and it's best to just let it slide right off of you. I do feel we did kill his musicians in some goblins, unfortunately too, on accident. I guess after
Okay.
the guard incident. I don't know if that
Okay,
helps
this is
make it even.
no. I I don't know what to say, but you have what you are saying is one of Asurito of the daggers of Saint Asher. Uh, you say that you have seen this dagger in a vision. Alina?
Yeah, but Owen Burnett was his name, the alias he was using.
I am not
Alina
familiar
has
with that man.
Alina has 2 hit points.
Countess von Uben was hosting him.
I will speak with Countess von Euben.
Oh, he's absolutely, definitely deceived her. Probably.
I would hope so. Uh, Alina, if you have seen the other relics, if you saw another one, would you recognize it? Did Alina die?
She has, like I said, Princess, she has 2 hit points. She's lost a lot of blood.
I think we're more worried about Vagabond at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What happened?
The princess is asking you if you would recognize Weapon of the Knights Eternal if you saw one.
I think so, my lady.
Well, then maybe you could settle a debate for my family. And she sort of reaches, pulls back a sleeve, and underneath her dress there's like a large, thick, sort of like rusted green bracer on her arm, and she clenches her fist, and the bracer expands with golden light into a
Ooh.
shield. Uh, you have never
Do I
seen a
have a
shield.
stroke?
You have never seen a shield of this color. You have seen a shield of this design.
Where?
It was given along with a spear to Gavin.
I after the day Alina has, I think she's going to have. She's very good at not having visceral reactions to things. But I think after the day she's had, she is going to kind of, yeah, hit her knees.
Are you, Alina? Are you all right? I know that you're injured. Do you need a rest?
No, that's my brothers.
And if you believe that you are Rhea, then you mean that this is Gavin's.
I do, and I also believe that no matter what time or in what space we're in, my brother and I have always I believe my brother now is also Gavin. But yes, that is Gavin. It's a different color, but it's
You would know that Gavin's original sword and spear were a shining copper, and these are a green that is rusted copper, the same as Galahadrin's cloak.
Oh,
I'm
fun.
going to make lose it. So, wait.
does that mean you're like the reincarnation of her aunt? Is that how the story goes, right? If am I getting the theology correct?
Uh, there's a lot more generations, but no, it would be like great 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 grandfather per the history.
No, so I
I'm
read
the
Oh
great,
yeah
great,
yeah
great, great, great aunt.
yeah
yes,
yeah great
yeah,
aunt yes
yeah,
yes sorry
many times great aunt. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, his was copper, but that is oxidized rust.
Do
Did he also have a spear?
He did. We complemented each other. He was my shield, and I was his glaive.
I believe my brother has his spear then.
That not in this lifetime, but that does emotionally um of the soul that would mean I God.
They have been passed down through my family from the original consort of the founding queen of the kingdom.
And Galahad, you got that cloak
Yes.
from the Green Knight.
Yes, I did. I asked him for it since I was taking up his mantle in the mortal realm since he's at summer currently.
So if that is Gavin, does that mean 80 and it's not Gavin?
I don't know. But I have his cloak.
well, we still don't have hard confirmation that it's actually reincarnation that's happening. We're pretty sure because you're getting visions from a specific perspective, but it could still just be that you're like inheriting memories or something like there's a transfer, a connection there, but it's not like your soul is the same or something.
I need to take a call. Discuss amongst yourself, please.
I mean, it could be that like you take up the mantle, right, of Rhea, and so you inherit her memories specifically, but like you are your own person.
Yes, I mean,
What if the Hound Mother is giving everybody the memories because she's mad about how the deity thing went down?
maybe.
It's sort of like, oh, you can't see my hands.
Well,
Imagine whoosh 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 whoosh.
so yeah, I mean, we don't have a source for the visions. They're just visions. Like they feel like memories, but they could also be like memories that are implanting on you.
Don't super love this. I
Well, it's just
don't.
was it Marrow or someone else said that it was the magic was like the Hound Mother's
Yeah,
here.
yeah. The summoning the echo is the Hound Mother. Um, so I mean, really, how we would know is if Phelan started experiencing visions, or that other woman with the green hair.
Yeah. I don't like the uncertainty. I wish I knew, and
Can you go over with me again? When did this start? Was there any kind of inciting incident?
I am back.
when I turned 20, how old were we when we left?
When we graduated, 22.
Started when I was 2. Nope, it started a year before that, and then we graduated, and then I left.
Okay,
So 21, 22.
21. Did anything strange happen to you at that point? Like Phelan.
Lev, did anything strange happen to me when my vision started?
I do not believe so, unless you have something else in your notes. Like, I've given you all the information. This
No.
is up to your notes now.
How bad at
Have your
taking
backs.
notes.
My guess was maybe the Hound Mothers giving everyone the memories.
Well, hang on a minute. So,
Okay.
not specifically about that, but I have an idea, right? Because we know Phelan is we suspect inheriting the mantle of the queen, and so are some of the other people who got experimented on. And we know that the people doing the experiments have memory alteration magic, right? So, what if you were secretly experimented on and you just don't remember it?
And this is Alina speaking. If that are the case, I do not know if
I mean, yeah, there wouldn't be any way to tell.
Oh, I meant she meant emotionally.
Yeah.
I think that would destroy her.
I mean, just because it's born of an experiment doesn't mean it's also not like everything you've said it is.
It just even if you know how magic works, doesn't mean it's not magic anymore. It's just magic with an explanation.
Um, so we also know that they were doing experiments with like pieces of deities, right? Because we have one. Um, I mean, is it so far-fetched that they could have been experimenting with pieces of, the basically saints of Knights Eternal?
I mean, yeah.
Something doesn't add up. All this stuff happening now, right? All these different extra-dimensional creatures.
The princess puts the shield back away because she can sort of tell Alina's having a bit of a going through it thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like sticks her head out and like calls for like some water and stuff and brings in some water and some hot food and like a blanket. Is like trying to give. She can't let anybody else into the room, so the princess is bringing you stuff, Alina, to like try and help with whatever it is herself, and like shooing servants away who are trying to invite themselves in.
Yeah, this is definitely a state secrets kind of thing. Would you agree, Princess?
Oh no, most certainly. This is I bit out of my depth. Yeah.
I mean, this is why we've been coordinating with the bishops, the archbishops.
Yes. No. I. Not that I want to have hidden things from you, but now I am starting to regret showing you that so abruptly. I am sorry, Alina, but
It's all right, my lady. It's not your fault. I just.
yeah, and she helps you into her bed. It's just trying to get you to sit down or lie down comfortably or whatnot is very much fussing over you of like, oh shit, what have I done?
My lady, please, it's not your fault. The thought of being...
Yeah, if what you're saying is correct, then you are my great-great-great-great-grandaunt. So you sit.
Too
I don't
old
know
for
how to
this.
deal with that. That kind of messes with a lot of propriety. Do I treat you like a surrogate? I don't know. I don't know.
Because,
My house doesn't do that for specific reasons. And she has no elven blood in her whatsoever. She is pure human. You know that about their lineage. Well, apparently not. Apparently there might be some Knight Eternal, and whether or not that's human, who the fuck knows, but yeah.
but
say
Alita's
we
just
go-
like,
That's
Sorry.
true.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say, I say we go back maybe to the Feywild at some point, and we just ask the Green Knight more
I want to
questions than I
go to
want
the
to
place
ask.
where the people are that beheaded 2 of my knights.
I don't know if Puck's there right now.
my lady, he's there.
That's a whole other issue that we need to deal with at a later time.
I feel like I'm in trouble. I didn't do that. Puck did that.
But you said that he was a retainer of your family.
Uh,
Was he on
yes.
orders from your mother?
He might have been, but I don't know if she ever gives him anything specific. He kind of does his own thing.
Galahadin, I don't fully comprehend all that you have told me, but I am trying to take you at your word and that you're telling the truth as you believe it. In which case, the royal of another nation that exists somewhere beyond Avency sent an agent in to murder 2 of my gods and give one of my knights the relic of a Knight Eternal. I don't know how to deal with that. We are tabling it until Alina's issue is resolved.
I
I
do
don't-
have some more explanation that you should know about that as well, maybe, when you want to get to that.
Oh yes, he didn't just give it. He doesn't just give things.
Yeah.
There were strings.
Well, I guess to cut a long story short, so he was not sent specifically to kill people. He just did that because
He thinks
thought
it's
it would.
fun.
He thought it would. He wanted to, and he thought it would help with his accomplishing his actual objective. So
If it's not better.
I mean, I feel like it's a little better. But yeah, it's definitely not great. I agree. And he didn't give me specifically the dagger. I made a deal with him to get the dagger because I felt that it was important.
You made a deal with him.
Yes. So
What was the deal?
so yeah, so Galahadrin here, as a person of the Feywild, we're learning it apparently runs on slightly different rules. And so the more time he spends here, the more it kind of, affects him. And like you notice his leaves. When you met him, they were, summery and green, and now they're red and brown and orange. Um,
I've still got some green ones.
uh, mm,
Is that a thing that is... Alright, so it's not a fashion choice that's just happening?
that yes.
Yeah, I guess.
And it is also affecting his mood, I think. But he's
She looks over to Lena, who's like having a full-on panic attack. It's like, is this essential to the moment, or can this wait until the other issue is resolved?
let me
No,
cut it short.
please continue. Do not worry on my behalf.
So things that bind him to this world, affect him disproportionately. Particularly things like oaths and promises. They're very big on those things in the Feywild, apparently, like supernaturally so.
Do they worship only Rithmus, or...
I don't think they worship any of the Trinity yet, actually.
Oh, good.
I think they're kind of orthogonal, if that makes sense, to the Trinity.
And
they're kind
the
of bacon necktie.
Bishop is aware of this?
We tried to be delicate and explain it, but I don't think they really got it.
The Archbishop tried to recommend a pagan for a position of paladin.
That's
Well-
not true. I offered to try and talk to Rithmus.
I mean, pagan implies that he worships other gods, which, right, Galahadrian, you do not, right?
I do not know.
Okay, so not pagan, merely faithless.
Well,
Okay,
I've got
slightly
faith
better.
in like summer. You know,
I
passion
don't know
and,
what that would.
and heat and
So similar to
glory
the
and
animism of the Elves of Ishvalia.
maybe.
It's the only
don't know what
reference I have at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know what
Summer does
animism
not sound like.
is.
Anyway,
okay.
so the point is that Puck was very concerned with how entangled Galahadrian was getting with our world, particularly through oaths and promises that he had made to people, and so I promised to help manage that and prevent him from getting too entangled in exchange for the dagger.
And this was before the oath-taking ceremony,
That's right, yes.
where he took an oath.
Yes.
You got it. Right on the money.
Did he not, if you promise not to have him be entangled by oaths, and then he took one afterwards.
Well, see, I didn't promise, this is the clever part, actually. So what I promised was that he would never have more oaths binding him to this world than he had at the moment the deal was made. And he had made an oath to me, which after prior to the oath-taking ceremony, maintaining his number of oaths as the same and not increasing it. So we have some leeway there.
You're very clever.
I don't
Thank
think that is very clever. I believe that if you tried to do that with an oath taken to the Trinity, that would count as heresy, but since it was taken to another person, probably doesn't. I'm not getting into that. There are far more pressing matters of theology right now. Alina, are you sure that you're okay?
Rithmus is all about legalistic things, right?
Rithmus has not told me I'm doing a bad job.
That is getting into some very strong discussions within the Church of Rithmus that I stay clear of.
Okay, well, I'm doing the best I can here. We've got
as we are, and apparently in exchange for this clever trick, you were able to acquire a relic of a Knight Eternal. So I cannot be upset about much besides the two dead gods and their families.
That is very sad.
Yeah. I mean, to put it bluntly, I don't think that there was any way that we could have acted to have saved them. Like, that was...
You slew 4 demonic beasts. If you say that it was beyond your power to save these 2 gods, I am going to take that as your word. If you ever see this Puck again, I need you to arrest him and bring him to me either dead or in chains.
Okay. That's alright. Well, I'll do my best.
I'll close my eyes next time.
I
don't say that out loud.
I was about to say,
I don't say that out loud.
Galahadrian, do you promise this to me? But then I realized that if you are telling the truth, he would not be able to answer that in the affirmative.
No. I mean, you're ordering Eilina, and he is oath-bound to Eilina, so...
And Eilina's asleep.
Oh.
Loophole.
Well, you can tell her in the morning.
I'm not asleep. I'm just having a panic attack.
Go to sleep. Alina, we can't arrest Puck.
Alina, as this conversation was going on, as white noise in the background of your crashing mind, where is Alina's mind going?
I sent you a message because I'm having trouble wording it. So maybe sing it out loud. Maybe Thur will come in for the save
I'm
again.
asking in person because that is not a clear way to word it.
Which I apologized for at the
Yeah,
end,
I
if you
know. I'm aware.
notice.
Yeah.
But she is the biggest thing that has scared her this whole time is this sort of, I'm gonna say, out of body experience of potentially being two people or being the reincarnation of someone, and now adding in that maybe it's, yes, it might be magic, and yes, it might be true. It might be magically induced. Yes, it might be true. But the thought of adding it like in the scientific experiment element has sent her to hell because her biggest fear is not knowing who she is. Not like, I don't know how to word that better. She has a very strong sense of self. Even with all the stuff that is happening, she went from, oh, I'm Alina to, oh, I might be Rhea in this capacity, and now this new element sent her to space. She's having a fucking panic attack. So her mind would be racing to find, once again, it doesn't super help because if these are magically induced memories, but she is trying to find or trying to think of something that would tie her more into her own body. Because with the revelation that her brother Gavin specifically is either in the Feywild and is still alive, and she had to move on without him, or that she was forced to move on without him.
It also could be someone that stole Gavin's stuff.
That is true. But because this is a bummerowski, because I built this before everything happened, but they're twins. And so the thought of her twin now not being her other half is no bueno.
I thought wasn't the prince and princess's dad, not the current king, but the middle, right?
Their grandpa? No,
no.
it's their grandpa is the current king.
Their grandpa's the current king, right?
The dad went missing.
Right.
The dad was murdered.
Okay.
On the same day as the mother and all the wet nurses.
Okay, never mind then. So yeah, so it can't be them.
Their bodies were definitely found. So.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So never mind. Okay.
I don't know how to phrase this, but I know that she would be trying to. I don't know how to. I hate that you make me do this because I don't know.
Yeah. So go ahead, make a history check, and if you feel like you should be making this with disadvantage, do that.
It doesn't matter.
You are sitting there in this panic, trying to reach for one of these visions, reach for one of these memories that feels so real to ground yourself. And as you search through your mind, like metal striking flint, but no sparks of light. There's nothing in any of these experiences and emotions and places and people that you're experiencing right now that produces a vision within yourself, even as you try to force it.
Not even the shield?
She can remember to herself moments of seeing Gavin with the shield in her other memories. Like, she's seen Vishield before. Vishield is not a new thing.
As unprofessional as this is, Alina's gonna bolt.
Okay. The princess is gonna cry after you. Alina, wait. Make sure that no one disturbs her. And she orders 2 guards off to just, like, not apprehend, but just chase after and keep an eye on you. The princess looks at Abel and Galhad and is like, do you think she's going to be alright?
Yes. Yes, we will make sure she'll be all right. I mean,
Have you seen her
eventually
like this before?
No. Gavin's gonna turn up eventually, because we've got all the bits of Gavin now.
I would not phrase it that way to her.
No, and I didn't.
Very well.
And hey, if he is in the Feywild, we could go visit him.
Before or after Avency?
Probably after.
She just sort of smiles at you, just like, might as well.
After. You know, a Feywild adventure would be... It would be hard to get out of the Feywild. I think getting in would actually be pretty easy.
Yeah, perhaps we should settle our affairs here. I know the princess has her plans.
Yes, no, I need to work on. If you are planning to go to Avency, then I need to work on that. Do you have any contacts that could help? Who would you try to speak? Would you try to speak with the Regent Lord himself?
I only know
I've
Rebecca.
visited Avency a few times, and I have not been able to meet him directly. Only my grandfather has.
Yes, well, we do have one friend in their diplomatic corps who might be able to help, who invited us there. We had to defer for the time being, but I'm sure she would be very excited to hear that we were now willing to take her up on the offer.
Good. Well, let us rest for today. We will begin our return to Norest in the morning, and then we can prepare better once we are there.
Maybe you should write some poems for the guy you're trying to court. You tried poetry?
It's not how this works, but I will take that under advisement.
Mm-hmm.
Poetry.
Yes. And songs and things.
Alina, where are we running?
I was literally just messaging you.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna head out to the battlefield.
Okay.
Um,
The bodies of the of whatever defenders and Bosmaran knights and horses who have fallen have been mostly sort of dragged off to be, properly cared for. The knolls have been lopped into piles, and the monstrous beasts are far too big to be moved, but seem to be slowly melting.
kind of like all the other demons we've seen before.
Yes, but since there's such more mass, it is taking a proportional amount of time. You can see, like, the bones of their shoulders just peeking out over, liquefying black flesh. So, it does not smell good.
She's going to probably say a prayer in turns to the Trinity, and then less a prayer and more just speaking out. Sort of have a moment of speaking with Owen. At Owen, I guess. At the air about Owen.
Yeah.
Uh, and she's calming down after the run, and now in this stinky place. Um, it's surprisingly clearing her head. But she is going to examine the demons closely.
Okay. Yeah. You want to make a check on it?
Uh, she is going to try again, but first, oh my god, she's rolling
Yes.
horribly.
I mean, it's not really much. It is a mess of a demon. Like as you get closer, you realize that they're going away, but instead of melting into a fluid, as you get closer, you realize that they're more like burning and cracking and like flaking away, and the flakes, they're small and numerous enough that they're running off it, kind of like a slow trickle of sand.
Um, she's going to bend down, and she's going to, with her gloved hand, she wears gloves, sort of pick up some of this ash. Does it act like normal ash?
It is hot even through your gauntlets, and as you sort of run your hands through it, the metal of your gauntlets, which were from your ruined plate armor, so who cares, but you can see that they have now been like pitted by this sand, sort of like scorching and melting it.
I'm gonna use that to make a hit check.
Okay.
I give up. Why do I even roll anymore, dude?
So you don't need to roll for this one because your ability kicks in.
Ah,
Uh, so you
but
look
also
at
my
that.
point still stands. What are all these rolls?
Yeah, well, uh, you look at that and you've got the sand and the dead body of a demon in your hand. Your vision flashes, and you're standing over the body of another demon, but this one uh, liquefying and gooping with like an acidic smell in the air, where the one in the present is like burning away like ash in a kiln. This one seems to be more like melting, but it's not just like melting like ice or melting like, butter. It's smells faintly of bile, like it's slowly being digested and such. Uh, and your hands are sticky in it, and you have to take off the glove and throw it away uh, as it's eating through the metal. Uh, and Gavin just looks at her and is like, "I told you not to touch it." Going to have to get a new one now. Sort of looking out over the fields. Feels like we've been doing this forever, haven't we? I, I hope that once this is over, I don't know, maybe explore some of it peacefully at some point. It's hard to imagine what life is going to be like once we've actually saved the world and don't have to die so many times defending it. But I do know, whatever happens, I would like it to be with you, sister. And he smiles, and that is the end of that vision. And you can keep your charge, because that was a very small one.
I think she's legitimately going to scream. Like one of those, not like a afraid scream. But
English.
like, yeah.
As you scream, inside your head, there is a response of a
Ugh.
loud and supportive howl as something else joins in sympathy with your anguish, something far to the north.
Fuck.
Ooh. Tasty.
Galahad, can I poke my head out a window? I found Eilina.
You don't hear the howl, you just hear the scream. Everyone hears the scream. It carries across the fields.
I'd make sure that I yell at the guards. The princess says make sure nobody bothers her. Form a perimeter.
She's just by herself. Where nobody's bothering her, we assure you, Sir Galadrin.
Good. She sounds bothered.
Perhaps we should go and check on her.
Yeah.
Alright, nobody bothers her but us.
But us.
We're exceptions.
The gods know why.
If you guys do approach, you're looking and like tears just streaming down her face.
Oh, Galahadrin gives you a hug.
Guys, well, I had a vision. But more importantly, I heard a howl in my head.
Oh yeah?
Oh.
Meryl walks up. Damn, you guys hear that?
Yeah, everybody in camp heard it.
Oh, cool.
You
The howl or my scream?
Everybody heard the scream. Only you and Marrow heard the howl.
Wait, Marrow, did you hear a howl just?
Yeah.
I also heard.
Sad as shit. I'm doing my best, Parth. I really.
Yeah, no, I can tell. It's a decent impression.
You
okay?
No. But I will be. Probably.
You want to eat a knoll?
You know, I've never had Knoll, but I think I'll.
It's for the best. They're kind of stringy.
But you heard it from the north, right?
Yeah. I think I heard that before, when that thing with Abel's family happened. Think that's the Hound Mother? I don't know. Probably ask the Knolls.
Can we get a hold of that Knoll shaman man?
Oh.
Which specific thing happened with my family?
When your family was attacked and your cousin invoked the Hound Mother's blessing for protection, in the middle of the night, Marrow had a dream of a howl.
Okay. Okay. I'm assuming Marrow tells me that? Or,
yeah, she's
okay.
like, yeah.
She's got no reason to hide it. I'm gonna look Eilina over for fur. It's like, does she seem fuzzier?
Let's get a perception check.
Ugh, I don't like that.
I need to get perfect. Nope, seems the same to me.
Yeah.
Well,
But it has been confirmed from my vision that it was not uncommon for me to Maria, me, to die multiple times.
Ah. Okay. Well, that would predate any, at least as far as we're aware, the experimentation that could have been done on you.
And Gavin said something, that we could rest when we saved the world. Do you think because the world is no longer safe,
Oh. So you came
because we
back
don't
because the world's
know
no,
what magic?
the world's not safe. So you came, Rhea came back, but he sent Galahadrin instead. And so Galahadrin counts because Galahadrin promised to take up the mantle.
He didn't. He didn't look like he was going, though. You know?
I know my brother longed for peace, but I do not believe that he would so, if it is him, that he would so easily abandon me to do this on my own.
Well, he didn't leave you to do it on your own. At the very least, he sent Galahadrin, for which we are very grateful.
We are.
I will. He gave up his name, or they gave up their name, whoever they are. I should know. We don't know for sure. It's Gavin, and they gave up their name, and it's not a small thing, Eilina. There must have been a big reason that you haven't remembered yet. That at least someone you knew, who went on all these adventures, and maybe is Gavin, had to give up their name in the course of duty. And that's probably part of this disruption. I imagine once you give up a title like that, you wouldn't be able to, you know, exist as yourself, you know, in the mortal realm. It's a name death.
Did that make sense to anybody else?
What I'm saying is he maybe can't. Like there may have been an earlier sacrifice that he now can't come here. Maybe he's upset about it.
Did he? I'm assuming he didn't say anything about it to you.
No, nothing like that. Just adventures.
Well, there
I will
is.
also note, Galahadrin, as you're comparing what you heard and what Alina just said in your mind, none of the stories that you ever heard of the Knights Eternal involved any of them ever dying.
Oh, well, I definitely I point that out. Uh, the Green Knight never told me that any of you ever died. You always won. Uh, so, uh, maybe he doesn't remember dying.
I was gonna ask how long he's been there, but
Oh, I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think that question has any meaningful answer.
He's been there since he arrived.
That's right. Yes.
That's how it works.
Well, there is nothing I can do. about any of it until we learn more. And she sort of takes off her gauntlets and throws them into the ash pit. Very akin to the vision.
They smack into it like you threw, like you threw a metal gauntlet on a beach of sand, and then slowly turn red and start melting.
That's new too. The demons and the visions turned it more into bile.
So did the ones in Pontem.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's just a difference in faction within the demons.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So we have multiple demon.
Yeah.
Where's my list of the different demon factions?
Who's that demon?
It should be in the quest log. To know your enemy. We've got that which consumes all, that which does not end, that which cannot be contained, and that which tears down. And that which changes, which we know of as progress.
And we ran into who was the demon that we talked to in the wall?
Oh man.
I think it's the one that was
He
hungry.
had a name. You did not talk. All right. Let me get my notes so I can be very specific about this.
I think it was the hungry one.
I also think it was the hungry one. And bile would make sense.
Yep.
Yep.
So this one being ash and flame. Or ash. What were those names again?
That which changes, that which consumes all, that which does not end, that which cannot be contained, that which tears down.
And then and those are the Elvish names for them. The common names that you have heard for them are the Devourer, the Ruiner, and Progress.
I look at the. I don't wanna be like. This gives Ruiner vibe.
It does give Ruiner
The
vibes.
one that spoke with you on the other side of the portal was also the one that you saw in that first big vision of King Owen, which was Arumvris, which served the Devourer.
So all of them turning into bile makes sense. But yeah, this gives big Ruiner vibes.
I will also note that when you saw and spoke to Arumvis beyond, like, the portal, when you first looked through it, you saw a background, and basically the entire expanse before Arumvis, like, stepped in front of the portal was nothing but teeth, and that made you make a wisdom save, and that thing you saw was the Devourer.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, the difference in what the demons die as. Sand ash, flaming or burning sand ash, gives me ruin. Energy.
I mean, I would also, you can check the name of your sword.
Scroll up. The Ruiner! Ha! I didn't even think of that. So we have the Devourer and the Ruiner out to play. I think we need to go to Avency.
Yeah, I think so too. And the hobgoblin demons, those are also fiery?
Yes, I believe you got the name the Ruiner from the archbishops and the paladins saying that that was the name of the demon that the hobgoblins worship.
Okay.
They speak the name the Ruiner as their god.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead
And you got the name the Devourer from Alina's vision, but also because that name was passed down through the Rinsward family as a warning to descendants from their Knight Eternal sire.
Mhm. I'm just consolidating all my notes here. But not all the gnolls, right? Because the gnolls worship the Hound Mother.
The gnolls worship the Hound Mother. The hobgoblins worship the Ruiner. The hobgoblins and gnolls are supposed to be at war.
But this gnoll that we fought, the shaman said she was weird.
Yes, and very obviously was using demonic corrupted things, including demons. Far away from the Wrathwastes.
Mm. Sounds like the gnolls have their own problems. Have we fought any demons of progress? I mean, we fought, like, people who worked on Project Genesis. But I don't think that we fought any demons of the entity directly, right?
I don't think any of the things we fought counted as demons.
Yeah. So it's just been the Devourer and the Ruiner that we fought demons of specifically.
The Ruiner seems to be the one that has the most handhold, other than Progress.
Progress seems to be kind of moving behind the scenes a lot.
Yeah. But from what we have seen so far, sort of in quantity, the Ruiner appears to have more of a foothold if this army is to go by.
Yeah.
And what they're dealing with there. The Ruiner seems to be the one that, is the most involved currently. It looks like the Devourer is trying to get in, but at a much, slower pace. From what we have seen.
Mm.
I'm just sitting here smiling, by the way.
Yeah.
I love this. I love that I have the answer, and I love you guys trying to figure it out, and I'm just like, I'm so happy, but I don't need to, do this on the fly. This is turning out very well. I'm very happy with myself.
Yeah. So, what was it? I'm just looking. So we have documents, books, found books. Right. Okay. Oh, I'm too tired to think about this too much more.
Well, can we prep to go to Aventi so we can be on our way to Aventi?
Well, that's the thing. The princess seemed to imply that, or seemed to assume that you guys would want to return to Norest before heading to Avency. You guys are technically closer to Avency at the moment. So, what is your guys' plan, and what are you going to ask of the princess?
Lena would like to go now.
We need to get you new armor.
I have chainmail.
Hmm.
It's not great, but taking the time to make a new set of armor would stress her.
Also say you can't just pick up plate armor off the rack. It needs to be like, even if you get it, it needs to be modified to fit you, and that takes a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess can we put it on order?
Yeah, I mean, can I ask the princess for light armor? I'm gonna go back in and apologize profusely for how unprofessional that.
No. Are you okay? How are you doing? I heard you screaming earlier. The whole camp did.
I
What
had
can I
another
do for you?
vision.
Oh,
And I would explain it to her.
uh, I I hope that helped.
Helped and hurt.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, I have a twin, but we aren't nearly as inseparable as it sounds like you and your brother were. So,
We wanted to, even in this life, however you want to look at it, because I can feel that they were inseparable, and the only reason my brother and I are not together now is circumstances.
wait. Are you saying that the Knights Eternal died?
Multiple times from what that vision.
That is. So they were reincarnated?
I think there was magic at play. From the visions I've had of Genevieve.
I strongly recommend that you do not tell this to anyone else besides the archbishops.
You were
That
the only
is
one I
the
wanted other than that.
no, and I appreciate that, but I do need to remind you that that is very close to resurrection heresy.
It's true.
And I'm not sure how some members of the faith would react to that sort of information.
Fair. I don't have any. I have a theory, because I don't have. To be fair, I don't have a lot of memories, but I don't have any distinct memories of being a kid again, like a kid over and over and over.
No, that would be maybe if the knight. So we are taught that the Knights Eternal have a different arrangement with the Trinity than the rest of us. So maybe it is possible that they specifically are slated for reincarnation instead of being able to rest in heaven. That's not good if the saints are not allowed into heaven. I don't know the repercussions of that on theology.
From what I have pieced together, my current hypothesis is that, yes, I don't think they get to rest. I do not think they got to rest until safe. But all of my memories of each of the what?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Can Abel help me?
Is Abel with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help.
You did.
I didn't.
She is trying to be as available and helpful to you as possible because she is trying very much to, like, you are someone who is not just, like, important to her, but potentially important to the world. And what she is getting back from you are things that are just like, imagine if, like, somebody came up to you and was just like, yeah, no, I'm the Apostle Mark, blah 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 blah, yeah, and all of Jesus's wives, and like, like, it's, you are throwing things at her that are shaking her understanding of theology, which she thought that she was pretty decent at, and just doesn't know how to cope with them, and is trying to bottle that up because she's trying to prioritize you, and she is not doing a great job of it.
I think we go back to a moment, which would make sense why my memories didn't come back until I was 21. Or start coming.
Okay, well, we should probably get back to Norris as quickly as possible so we can discuss this with people who are more qualified to interpret it. Then we can prepare to bring you to Avency. I believe you said you had an envoy that you had promised to go with?
That's right. Miss Dragonwell.
Ah, Dragon. Well, she's a... I don't dislike her. Yes. All right, very well then. Well, let's rest up. You still look, I mean this with love, like shit. And in the morning we can depart with all haste and return to Norest. Uh, Alina, would you like to stop by Falnor first?
Oh. Abel would, right? Because that's where we were gonna get the message back, right?
The princess doesn't know that,
the
but
princess
yes.
doesn't know that, but yes. So yes, we would.
Okay, yes. No. All right. Yes, so yeah, we'll prepare that. We'll head back to Falnor. It will take us a little bit longer because we won't be able to use the river ferry, but we can definitely be back in Norest in probably about 2 weeks. So
I was so sleepy for a second. I was like, I don't want to go near river ferries. Don't do that.
Galahadrin's probably had a long day. The princess is just going to look at it, not want to deal with it, and just ignore that.
They'll try and drown you.
Yeah.
All right, let's rest up and get going.
All right. And I think with that, we will call it there, and we will pick up next week with arriving in Falnor.